Hey everyone, I've updated my pathfinding algorithm and I've added a few more features and now it can trace the path back to the player automatically, and I'll show you how I did that. So let's just make this full screen here, and I've modified the code quite a bit to make it more meaningful, like the place direction arrows here. It does what it says instead of the place dir 8 I had before. And I've managed to speed things up when I'm displaying things here. So in terms of displaying the grid, I no longer have to wait for it to uh, go through each cell basically and draw the updated arrows. It can just draw them all at once. So if we do that, so that's how it normally does it. But if I quit, so I've added a little key press escape here. So if I hit the Q key, I'm out of there. So if I just comment this out, and it'll drop here after it does all the placing of the arrows, so we can get a faster display. So if we do this now, it just draws everything really quickly. So this will save on some time while I'm explaining all this. So I've added more monsters and more walls basically just to make the things more complicated. So we can create a path back from any monster back to the player. And all we have to do is let's pick a monster here. So we got three monsters that we've placed, and let's so right now we're using this one that's at 18.6. So let's choose a different one. Let's do 8.6. So if we change this just to 8.6 and run the whole thing again, we get this path. So it's going from this monster here. Let me get the arrow back. And it's coming all the way around. So it's a pretty complex path, but it figures it out. And we can do this by placing the player or the monster anywhere on the grid, and it should be able to traverse back to the player. So right now I have it drawing these green circles to plot the path. So let's move the player um, somewhere. Okay, so let's place them at the very top and see what happens. We also have to start the directional arrows at the same place. So let's do that. And again, it finds it. So let's try something further away. Let's try all the way at the other end of the corner. And again, it finds it, no problem. Uh, let's try with the guy that's in this little blocked off area. It's down here where we find the point path. And again, it finds it, no problem. So it's always the shortest path that it finds it doesn't find a longer version the way it's been programmed right now. And let's see what else we can do here. Maybe I could put some more walls in the way. So let's put a big wall right in between the path. So let's go 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 15, and 15 and 12, let's say. 15 and 12, going to 17 and 14, let's try that. Okay, I'm not anywhere near where I'm trying to plot it. Um, I see, this is where I'm screwing up here and here. There we go. Okay, let's try squeezing it a little bit more to the right. Make it 18. And that worked. Let's block it off completely and see what it does. 19. And it goes around. So let's try the reverse now. Let's start going lower on this side. And it still finds its way. Let's put a bigger number. Let's drop it down to 9. See what happens then. And it still works. Let's do 8. And we're still good. Let's block it off completely and see if it'll go all the way around. Let's go 7 here and yep. And let's see, can we make this any harder? Um, yeah, let's this that we have here, this is 0, 1, 2. Okay, the one that starts at 2 and 2 and 12. Okay, I think it's this one. No. Oh, there it is, 2 and 12. This is the one. So let's bring this further up. Let's go 10 and see what happens. Okay, let's go one more and block it completely off. Let's go to 9. And it went all the way around. So it's it's a pretty good algorithm. It seems to work whatever I've thrown at it. So what I'm going to do next is probably create a little game where I get these guys moving around, trying to track down the player while I'm moving the player around. But that might take a little longer than these nightly videos, so you might see it in a couple of weeks. But for now, that's it. I'm going to post the updated code on GitHub, and you can download it, play around with it. If you spot anything that I've missed, let me know.